in a little while said fans decoded the rendezvous location as early as September.
What?
For the episode that aired in November. Were the writers aware of how every little detail was being dissected week after week, even without the power of streaming?
That's super impressive.
So if fans figured it out in September, they're ahead of Mahone. They're ahead of Kellerman. They're ahead of Sarah. I mean, they're ahead of everyone except Michael. No, I don't think the writers were aware of it, but I would be willing to bet that in September, when someone would have called the writer's room and been like, yo, they figured it out, that they would start writing differently from that point forward.
Especially when you're writing something so intricate as something like Prison Break. You want those details to count. And sometimes I think you're like, does anybody really care if this really matches up? And the answer is yes.
Absolutely yes.
And it totally ends up having meaning.
And I'm actually really grateful that it did have meaning, because I never followed Lost really closely, but I worked with Josh Holloway for years. And he was like, that was a tough one for us because fans would do all this work and then it wouldn't always go anywhere. And they would feel betrayed or like they'd wasted their time. And so I'm really glad that the Prison Break writers' room was like, let's make sure that the prop on the day actually is tied into something and that we're not sort of kicking the can down the...
Yep.